All right, welcome everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am trying something new. We'll see how it works. So I'm gonna just do a quick break. Most of you know I love Disneyland, and I picked up the 70th. Looks like there's a lot of cool, um, different art cards and stuff that I'll be really interested in. So I don't know if we can get them in these little ones. But let's open up a box of these Disney 70th and see how they look. I always like design work and stuff. And so I'm kind of curious to see how they are. I know they've been out for a little bit, but I was gone in Bangkok and Thailand. We went over to Krabi. And so we did see a lot of beautiful things, but we get, it's like 7 packs. Let's tear into them and see how it goes. Alright. Just trying to be careful. I don't know where the good cards are, but I'm sure foil card of Buzz Lightyear, that's pretty cool. I like the artwork. Looks like they're going to put the specials on the last page, which got to be careful for damages, but I love that. And let's check out the flying elephants. That old school picture. And the Mark Twain. Cascade Peak. I love it when that. Sometimes it's not, the waterfall's not running, but man, it's a beautiful scene. And this one got upside down, but some food. We got the Ronto morning wrap. So, interesting. I was hoping, I think maybe there are some sketch cards from what I've seen that are kind of rare, so I doubt we'll get them in here, but we'll see. You gotta love Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey from Phantasmic. That is very cool. We always pay for the dinner shows, so that way we can have a seat, have dinner, then watch a show. I love this map. This is something that I definitely want to get into my collection. Indiana Jones ride. This is a balloon Mickey marshmallow pop. I'm gonna have to try that. And then the hub. Very cool. I don't know why they're always kind of rotated around here. But these are a lot easier to open, which is nice. And it looks like the back card is always going to be the hit of the pack. But we got the cool map as a foil card. So that's very cool. First glimpse of Disneyland. Yeah, it's very cool. I really want to get a Haunted Mansion. That's what my favorite ride is. I love seeing this too in the train, Primeval World. The pineapple soft serve. Ooh. I love their beignets. That's a good thing we always get. And then off to Neverland. This is usually our first ride when we get into Disneyland. We rope drop that. Otherwise, it's a really long wait for a ride that, I mean, it's cool and it's iconic, but is it worth an hour wait? Probably not. Walt. I think that's the last picture. Of him in Disneyland with Mickey Mouse in the ride. And the foil card makes it even better. Gotta love that. And, ooh, on the Matterhorn, the snowman. Casey Jr. I do like that ride. I know it's a kid's ride, but just listening to the music and him talking, oh, it's great. Star Tours, I love, but it does get me nauseous at times, so I definitely got to be on my Mechlizine. And then the Sleeping Beauty Castle. Very cool. Love it. Try not to move around too much. Gonna try to film this with the Meta glasses and see how it turns out, because I've been having some issues with the views. I love that. From Screen to the Main Street. Dream of Laughter, Geppetto. I always kind of like going on this ride just to see how it's all built. It's so amazing. And it looks like we got an extra Peter Pan's Flight Fantasyland poster. That is kind of cool. The artwork. And it looks like my time is going to run out on here. And we're back. The Moonliner and Astrojets. Those Astrojets, it's similar to Dumbo Ride, but the tilt on that, man, you get a lot of tilt. It almost feels like you're gonna fall out. Pirates of the Caribbean classic ride, and the Carousel of Progress. It is cheesy. I kind of miss that it's not at Disneyland. I never did it at Disneyland unless it was like when I was really little, maybe, but I don't remember it until we went to Disney World, and I was much older. It seems very old ride, and I get why it's there, especially in Disney World, but it's not something that's awesome. Ooh, Winnie the Pooh. I love this. The Huffalumps. After that room, there's a little surprise if you look up and behind you. Love that. It's a great ride. Ooh, and another double hit. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That is a very cool land. Very immersive. Huh. Home of Big Thunder Ranch on a Galaxy's Edge. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know if that's an error or if it was meant to be like that, but here we go. Grim Getting Ghosts. They always come out to socialize. The Small World debut. And Pirates. Dead Men Tell No Tales. So at least I got one Haunted Mansion. Not a hit, but it's a very cool card. And last pack in this little blaster box, I think it was like 35 bucks. Space Mountain foil. Then I heard it was pretty had a lot of issues in the beginning and had a lot of injuries and such. Another Indiana Jones. Space Mountain. It's a cool ride. I think it's a little bit overhyped. It's cool because it's in the dark. And then we got the Grand Opening Celebration. That's cool. And the Backside of Water. Gotta love that. So very, very cool box. I'm very into it. I did want to check out one more pack. This Hero Quest came as an extra for buying these blasters from David Adams, and it looked kind of cool. I'm kind of interested to see what it's all about. If I can get into it a little bit differently. This little pack is a little bit tougher. Ooh, these are really thick cards. Gravitron Levy. I'm not into Hero Quest, so I don't know what this is all about. Nexus. And Turbo Tanker. Gravitron. If you guys are into these, let me know. I'm not familiar with them, but I thought it'd be cool to just kind of get that as a free pack. Tell me what you think. We got a couple hits here we'll just run through. Space Mountain. The land with a different land on the back, so I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Beehive. Love that ride. Peter Pan's Flight. Pinocchio. This is probably one of my favorites. The foil with Disney and Mickey. Kind of love that. And the map. Sorcerer's Apprentice. And then Buzz Lightyear. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you want to see these in the next videos. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe, everybody.